everybody, welcome back. Today it's Debbie and Esme and Boo and maybe if we're lucky Samuel walk in too. We're gonna have some more stories today. I have some, believe it or not, I have more stories about food today. And I thought since we're gonna have more stories about food, maybe we have a little song about food too. And this is my frying pan. And in my frying pan, I have 5 little hot dogs. Can you get 5 little hot dogs in your pan? And these hot dogs, when they fry too much, they explode and go bam. Can you do that? Bam! And it goes like this. 5 little hot dogs frying in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. How many left? 1, 2, 3, 4 little hot dogs frying in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. How many left? 1, 2, 3 little hot dogs frying in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. How many left? 1, 2 little hot dogs frying in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. How many left? 1 little hot dog frying in the pan. The grease got hot and it went bam. How many left in my pan? No little hot dogs frying in the pan. The grease got hot and the pan, are you ready for a really big bam? Went bam! The pan exploded, it got so hot. So no more hot dogs. Instead, we are gonna look at a family that is gonna go shopping to buy some food for a great big feast. A feast is like a lot of food, like a party. And they are going to have a feast for 10 people. So this is gonna be a book about food and about counting. Are you ready? Feast for 10. One cart in the grocery store. Do you ever go to the grocery store with your family? Well, this whole family went to the grocery store. It's the mom, and let's count how many children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 people counting mom. Mom and 5 children went to the grocery store. That's a lot of children to go to the grocery store with. 2 pumpkins. 1, 2 for pie. 3 chickens to fry. 1, 2, 3. So 2 pumpkins, do you see those? And 3 chickens. They're going to have pie and chicken, I think, for their feast. 4 children off to look for more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do you notice how those 4 children go from the smallest to the tallest? So the smallest child to a little bit bigger, to a little bit bigger, to the biggest. 5 kinds of beans. Let's see if we can count all the beans. Lima beans, 1. Pinto beans, 2. Jelly beans, that's a candy, that's silly, 3. Green beans, 4. Yellow beans, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kinds of beans. 6 bunches of greens. Let's count the greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bunches of greens. And that's the littlest child in the shopping cart. And I think Dad's getting the greens. 7 dill pickles stuffed in a jar. Did you ever taste pickles? They're kind of sour. Let's see if we can count the pickles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look very closely at those pickles in the jar. 7 big pickles in the jar. What comes after 7? Does anybody know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're right. 8. 8 ripe tomatoes. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th one was kind of hiding off to the corner. 8 ripe tomatoes and 9 plump potatoes. I almost said tomatoes. 9 plump potatoes. Now we have to find them. Let's see if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shall we do that again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plump potatoes. I don't know if you can hear meowing, but my cat Sammy is reading his own book in the background. Do you hear him saying meow, meow, meow? Wonder what book he's reading. 10 hands help to load the car. 10 hands. I wonder how many children that is. Let's see. First we'll count the children, then we'll count their hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children. Let's see how many hands they have. 1, 2 for that little boy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hands help load the car. That's very nice that they're helping load the car. That's a lot of groceries for their feast. Then we're going to start all over again with our counting. Are you ready? 1 car home from the grocery store. Only 1 car to carry all those groceries. Uh-oh, it looks like somebody's tired. Do you think the little tiniest person is tired? That was a long grocery shopping trip. 2 will look and 3 will cook. Let's see who's looking. 1, 2, they're watching. And let's see who's cooking. 1, 2, 3. Looks like they're maybe cracking some eggs and stirring things up. I wonder what they're making. 4 will taste and ask for more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I think they're making the pumpkin pie. Look, doesn't that look delicious? They are tasting the pie and saying, Mama, we want some more. 5 empty cans from their cooking. Let's see if we can find all the cans. 1, 2 in the recycling bin. 3, 4, 5. That little one. I almost didn't see the little one. 1, 2 in the recycling bin. Dad's holding 1, so that's 3, 4, and 5 is a little tiny one. 6 pots and pans. Can you count the pots and pans with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of the pans have pumpkin pie in them. 7 more carrots to wash and peel. It's kind of fun to peel carrots. Have you ever tried that? Maybe you could try that sometime. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she's holding number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the one getting peeled. 5, 6, 7. 7 carrots getting washed and peeled. What comes after 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it. 8, just like last time. 8 platters down. Oh, they have a lot of food on their table for their feast. Let's see if we can count. 8 platters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why am I counting? Oh, you know what I did? I counted a plate instead of a platter. Sometimes it's confusing. Let's see if I can try that again. Mama's holding 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 platters. And I think that's just somebody's plate with something on it, don't you? It almost was a little confusing. Now they're bringing up chairs. 9 chairs all around. We'll start at this end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you see 9 chairs at their table? 9 chairs, that's a lot of people that's going to be at their feast. 10 hungry people to share the meal. Let's see if we can count their family. This little one is so little we have to really look close, and that one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 people, but only 9 chairs because the littlest baby is in the mama's lap. Sometimes babies are in high chairs, but this time the baby is in the mama's lap. So there are 10 people sharing a meal, and that was delicious. And you know what they're having now? They're having the jelly beans after their treat, and that looks good. And I think that the little boy is reading a story, just like we are. Feast for 10. That was good. It's kind of fun to prepare for a big feast, isn't it? I have one more book, and it's also about counting, but it's about counting and cookies. Maybe you can help me with this one. It's called The Doorbell Rang. Look, there's a kitty cat on the first page that looks a little like my cat Sammy. It's a little black cat. And Mama has a tray filled with chocolate chip cookies. I've made some cookies for tea, said Mom. Good, said Victoria and Sam. We're starving. Share them between yourselves, said Mom. I made plenty. Wow, looks like they get to have a lot of cookies. They're so lucky. That's 6 each, said Sam and Victoria. They look as good as Grandma's, said Victoria. They smell as good as Grandma's, said Sam. No one makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma. And the doorbell rang. Ding dong. I wonder who's at the door, don't you? Let's see. It was Tom and Hannah from next door. Come on in, said Mom. You can share the cookies. Oh. The children said, oh no, if we share the cookies, we won't have as many. I wonder how many they'll each have now. That is 3 each, said Sam and Victoria. They smell as good as your grandma, said Tom. They look as good as your grandma, said Hannah. No one makes cookies as good as Grandma, said Mom. And guess what happened? The doorbell rang. Oh no. Now they only have 3 each. What will happen if more people come? Will they have less? Let's see. It was Peter and his little brother. Come on in, said Mom. You can share the cookies. Uh-oh, the children are thinking, we don't want to share our cookies. That's 2 each, said Victoria and Sam. They look as good as your grandma, said Peter, and they smell as good. Nobody makes cookies as good as Grandma, said Mom. And guess what happened? The doorbell rang. Ding dong. Oh no, are they going to have to share more? First they were going to have 6, and then 4, and then 3. What will happen now? It was Joy and Simon and their 4 cousins. Come on in, said Mom. You can share the cookies. And the children are, look at Victoria's holding the cookies like, I don't want to share the cookies. They're so yummy. We were going to have 6 each, and then 4, and then 3, and then now what's going to happen? Let's see. That's 1 each, said Sam and Victoria. They smell as good as your grandma, said Joy, and they look as good, said Simon. No one makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma. And you're not going to believe what happened. The doorbell rang. And now they only have 1 each. What are they going to do? Ding dong. And it rang again. Ding dong. I don't think anybody wanted to answer the door because they didn't want to have to break their cookies in half, I don't think. Oh dear, said Mom, as the children stared at the cookie on their plate. Perhaps you better eat them before I open the door. We'll wait, said Sam. That was nice of him to say that, wasn't it? They could have eaten their cookies, Mama said. It was Grandma with an enormous tray of cookies. How nice to have so many friends to share them with, said Grandma. It's a good thing I made a lot. Yay! They don't just have to have 1, and they don't have to break their cookies. And no one makes cookies like Grandma, said Mom. And guess what happened? The doorbell rang. Ding dong. My goodness, they have a very busy household when they have delicious cookies, don't they? That was a good story. So I hope if you're having cookies tonight for dessert, I hope the doorbell doesn't ring too many times so you have to share. But it's okay to share a little bit, but it's kind of hard when you have to break it in half, isn't it? All right, friends, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.